YouTube. I just wanted to point out that I'm wearing this thing because I'm cold.
Because she has no blood in her body, because she's not really human. And
none of that is true.
You don't throw your butt at your problems. That is not how you fix your life. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to We Sibs, West Coast, East Coast siblings. Today we're talking episode 9 of Warrior Nun. Man, it's really wrapping up now. We got some great takeaways. 3 of them we're going to go through, the biggest 3. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell before we get started so you don't miss an episode. Let's get into it. Alright, starting off with number 1, guys, the Cardinal becomes the Pope. So everything's kind of coming together the way he seems to have planned it, so that he can take that position of power, orchestrating the murder of Sister Shannon and working everything out so that ultimately he could become Pope.
From the beginning, we kind of got the sense that he wanted the power. He was after it. I honestly didn't think in this season he was going to become Pope, though. That was pretty crazy. And it's interesting because this whole time they've been suspecting that the Pope was murdered or being poisoned. So the Pope kind of died at an opportune time for the Cardinal to step in and take over.
Very true. Yeah, now one thing I find a little dissatisfying, and maybe it's just a season 1 thing, is that the Cardinal is like the main villain and the Cardinal has no powers.
Well, the Cardinal's not the main villain.
The Cardinal is the big bad. Yeah, we know that Jillian's motives are honest, at least. Even when she had Ava and could completely silence her and do bad things, so she's not really the big bad. Okay. Who has been deceitful, and the real big bad has been the Cardinal.
Okay, you guys, so biggest takeaway number 2 is that your bad girl Lilith done escaped Arctech, okay? Now, we already knew that something was going on with Lilith because of the weird thing that she found on her side. Well, now she didn't go.
Yeah, that was a stab wound.
No, the way it looked on the inside.
True. Violence is not the answer.
Ignorant people.
Violence is not the answer.
Over me.
It's not the answer.
Something weird was going on, and in this episode, it just kind of busts out. She goes full demon hybrid. We don't really know. Yeah. But I would like to note that I did suspect that she went up into hell. They experimented on her, they did something with her, and they popped her right back out.
Yeah, now this is a really interesting thing. It's kind of like a Jekyll Hyde thing, because we can tell there is some of Lilith there.
Yeah, she's fighting.
But she's got some really demonic-seeming sourced powers, and so that's got to take effect on her mind eventually. And her motives are still very much the same from when she died. She was trying to kill Ava and get that halo up out her back.
What do you guys think she is? Like, do you think she's some kind of demon hybrid? Do you think this happened on purpose? Do you think she's the first one?
Wow, I was just thinking, if Lilith has her powers now from hell and then got the halo, she'd be OP. The halo would probably reject her because of the hell stuff in her. But with that, we want to get into big takeaway number 3, the big one, which is these bones are not just bones. The anchor for the demonic forces, which is weird, is Adriel.
In this episode, we learned that Adriel is not only the anchor, but he was imprisoned there. So it's not like they put him there on purpose. It's almost like they locked him up, and the end result of that was that he was the anchor for these demons to come through.
So he ends up being either the source of their power, which is not very, it's not a very angelic quality. That's more like a demon or even Satan type of quality, where he's giving the demons their power and is kind of, locked up in that sense. And he, like you said, he's been there for 1,000 years.
It just seems kind of weird, too, because, okay, the first time Ava interacts with Adriel, he doesn't seem like a good guy. Now, from the lore that we learned in the book, he's the angel that comes and gives the first halo. But he doesn't come off that way. He comes off a little sketchy dude.
Yeah, and he even says, you can call me an angel, or... No, he said, we certainly wouldn't
Right, he's
call
talking in the royal
that.
we. What the heck is that?
Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for our 3 biggest takeaways from episode 9 of Warrior Nun. Guys, it's all led up to this. Episode 10 will be next. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Make your predictions. Be sure to like the video if you like the video. Subscribe as always and click the bell so you don't miss an episode as we cover your favorite movies and TV shows. Also, be sure to suggest any upcoming shows if you want us to cover them.
Be sure to check out our sister channel, the Ledequente Ledger, where we're currently covering...
You gotta speak up. Violence is not the answer. Violence is not the answer.
Be sure to check out our sister channel, the Ledequente Ledger, where we just recently finished covering Snowpiercer. Chris and Zach just wrapped that up a little bit ago. Check that out. Also, check out Fun Employment because it's so fun. Don't forget to follow Fun Employment 2020 on Instagram so you can keep up with all of the exciting nonsense that happens here in my life on the day-to-day.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.